Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Nev and welcome to another Pug Adventure video. So if you're unfamiliar with this series, pretty much what I do is I take one of my healers and then we go out and we pug a key, a Mythic Plus key. And that key can be any level. Now typically later on during the season, I will typically I'll try and pick a higher key, but because we're still in the first week of the season, of the new season 4, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get into a super high key. I'm going to try and pick about a 5 or a 6 range, which would be equivalent to about a 15 or a 16 from the previous seasons. Okay, we are going to be playing Discipline Priest. I will show you my gear, I'll show you my talent setup and all of that silly stuff, and then we'll hop in and try and get into something pretty decent here. Okay, so for gear, I do have this dagger right here, and then I have the iron torch igniter, so an offhand and a dagger. Not too bad, not too bad. And then of course I got a couple of trinkets that I used last season. We still got this Signet of Titanic Insight, which I used last season as well. We do have a nice pair of boots right here, Crit Haste boots. And I got this today, which I turned into the newest tier piece. But yeah, it's item level 502. It's a headpiece, so that works out. But that's pretty much it with the gear. I am 489 gear score, which isn't, you know, it's not too terribly bad. My Mythic Plus score is 1397, and the talents that we are going to be running with is so I'm going to be doing Twilight Equilibrium, Harsh Discipline. You know what? We're just going to take Blaze of Light. We're going to take two points into Blazing Light here. And then on the priest side of things, pretty much I'm using some defensives. So I got, let me find it here. Protective Light, which is casting Flash Shield on yourself, reduces all damage you take by 10%. This is super good. And of course, we got Fade and Fade Reduction. So Fade and Fade does another 10% in damage reduction. And then if things really get out of control, we need like a oh crap button. I'll take Light's Inspiration, which will give Desperate Prayer more juice, right? Then I always take Binding Heals because it's just so good, and then Surge of Light. And some people like to take this Power Word of Life. I don't mind Power Word of Life on Fortified, but on Tyrannical, I do preference taking Benevolence because it increases all of your healing by 3%. Okay, so that is the gear. Now let me try and get into a key here. Like I said, I don't know, you know, I don't know if we're going to be able to get into a big key, but I think we can get into something. Okay, so maybe oh, maybe there's Ruby Life Pools. Like, we need another Ruby Life Pools. We need an Alderman as well. And a Neltharius. Maybe we'll try a Neltharius. Neltharius isn't bad. So maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6. We'll try 5 or 6, definitely. So there's a good 6 right there. This is a pretty good group. I mean, well, I don't know about the group, but 1313 score, not bad, not bad. What's the score in this? 1801. Wow. That's the group that you kind of want to be in, right? You want to be in a pretty good group. I don't know how you guys feel about Mythic Plus, but let me tell you something. It's been kind of a chore, right? Like, I have found some really awesome players that I've been playing with. I was running keys with a bunch of group of guys last night, and they were fantastic. I mean, fantastic. Nothing was wrong with the group. and we timed every single key, and it didn't matter. It just, everything got done the way it's supposed to get done, right? And then you go to a different group, or you go to a different pug, and it's totally different. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, I know that people was like the cap, right? Of, you know, how much they know the dungeon and everything, but he's asking for us first boss, please. Mammoth. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand it. There. Wow, this guy's really wanting to get into it. He was like, before or after a charge. I mean, this guy wants to know, when do we lust, what time, and when he needs to pull that trigger. I kind of like that, you know? Because as a look, if you are a lusting class, you probably do, and if you don't know when to lust, you probably do need to know exactly exactly when to hit that. Do I need more haste? I don't really need it. I mean, I got 33% haste right now. We could boost that up, and I could feel super like super casty. Go ahead and do that now. I don't even care. We don't need the crit. We got enough crit. The haste, we got enough haste, but it doesn't matter. We do need some more mastery. Our mastery sucks, and our versatility sucks too. So that's 34% haste. You know what? I'm just going to eat this banquet of food. This would probably give me a little bit more intellect, which would probably be better overall. Alright, so the tank has said he hasn't been here in a while. Totally fine. He let us know at the very beginning. That's another thing. For all you tanks, for all you DPS, look. If you're unfamiliar with the mechanics, or if you're unfamiliar with with anything in the dungeon, especially during this first week, just say something. Easy. And people will help you. Yeah, chains only stun now. We can't pull big
5, 4
into
3,
them anymore.
2, 1.
They don't DPS. They don't damage. Ah, back in type. Alright. Tanky boy. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Alright. I am just... what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna babysit the tank a little bit. I really did not want to waste... I feel like I wasted PI right there. I mean, it's all good, but... Okay. We're gonna go have Pop Mom Bender right there. Give him the tank the shield. Oh, I just barely got that. Tell me we got that. We really gotta kick those Dharma Surge? That's what I call them. But anyway, yeah. So if you don't kick those, what happens is they just start ramping up damage, and it gets pretty nutty. Also, any of you melee players just hate the tornado week? God, I hate tornadoes. They're annoying. That's partially why we're not playing the monk right now. Okay, So all I'm doing is I'm just keeping all my dots rolling and stuff on the mobs. Keeping power word shield. Okay, well. Don't know exactly what happened there, but all good, all good. I'm gonna go ahead and PI the, what the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing, fellas? We don't need all this. So you can tell right away. The tank said that he hasn't been here in a while, and I believe him now. Because you don't need all that. At all. Unless he has a plan at the end. Which you don't, because I don't know about any skips, so. Oh. I seen that paladin get blessing as sacrifice there to the tank. That's I'm gonna fade. Remember earlier when I said that my fade now gives me 10% in damage reduction. So I saw that was on me and I faded. You can also see all the spells that I cast up here, okay? So if you're interested in how I kind of do things, just check up there. This boss can ramp up pretty rapidly. Pretty much all we're going to do, though, is we are going to avoid the charge as much as we possibly can. And then before he does his big mechanic, we're just going to ramp up. Alright, so here's the charge. Easy. AoE's coming out, and we ramp. That's it. That's how I deal with... It's pretty much how I deal with this boss. Charge on me. Alright, and then the next charge, or the next one, what we're going to do is, we're probably going to, well, we got Mindbender again. I was a little slow on that ramp. Ideally, you want to be ramped right before that damage comes out. Oh, fade, 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 fade. Yeah, probably a good idea to bring him over there. Ooh, okay. That could have been my fault for the bad bait. Fade, 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 fade. I'm gonna go ahead and rapture. I'm just gonna rapture, rapture, rapture. Okay. And then we're gonna get out of there. Easy peasy. I think that second one or third one kind of probably shouldn't have done it like that, but it's whatever. Oh, chains. Weekends stun. Just let them know I got all chains. Can stun. I will pull this tank. Dude, come over here. Bring the mobs over here. I don't know. I think that I don't know if this tank like we don't need all we don't can't skip at the end. Like I don't know what he's I just don't know understand what he's pulling here. Can't skip nothing at the end. Like, I just don't know what... I don't know what the objective is. I mean, I guess I could keep my mouth shut, but... Yep. Hate you to death. Oh, okay. Someone changed. Someone changed. Captive. Captive chained. Oh, pay attention here. I don't know what... I mean, I don't know what we're doing. I can tell you one thing, we're pulling way more mobs though than we need. Yep. Alright. I'm terrified of this boss. With this tank. Go ahead, buddy. I am absolutely petrified. I wish I can buy a bot. Buy a bot. Can't buy one. I gotta ramp up now. Ramping now. Rapture. Oh wow, Jesus. Just too much damage, man. I took what? He's hitting all the chains at one time. Like we just can't do that. Well, we don't have. I mean, they're dead. They might be dead, but I just couldn't keep up with that. That's a lot of damage. Got a stagger. It's a lot of damage on Tyran. Yeah, I think we just got behind. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I could have pain stopped, I guess. I mean, there's things I probably could have done. I could have faded. I could have done a lot of things, but yeah, I mean, you just have to stagger that damage. You have to know. Chance go on blue, green, and orange. Blue, green, and orange. Blue, green. Okay, okay. Meet at red. Okay, okay. Meet at red. Alright, whatever. Okay. So pretty much how discipline deals with dots. But what I was saying is how discipline deals with dots is pretty much you just you pretty much have to spam and it sucks. Sucks. I'm really worried. I don't know how the paladin died there. We gotta push this damage though. This tank don't know. He fucked us on the first run. That, guys, has been the Pug Adventures. I wish I could say that we timed this key and everything was cool, but no. And this is one of the things, and this is one of the reasons I was wanting to make this video, is to show you guys. This is the stuff that's kind of been happening like non-stop in these keys. I mean, and a lot of the times, honestly, it's been the tanks. Well, you're getting new tanks, or you're getting tanks that's coming back, and instead of starting in these smaller keys so they can learn, they're immediately jumping to these higher keys, and it's bad. It's horrible. And I ran, what, 6 keys today? 7 keys? I mean, honestly, in the past week, since Season 4 has been out, I mean, you know, we've made strides and everything, but I can honestly say there's only been twice where I was impressed by a tank knowing all of the mechanics and stuff like that. So there you go. That's a Pug Adventure. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this this stuff, and tell me if some of this stuff is happening to you guys, because I guarantee it is. And maybe some of you are tanks and you're blaming the healer for not keeping up or whatever. Hey, leave me a comment down below and just, give me some feedback. So until next time, I want you guys to take care, be safe, and peace. Bye, guys.